Welcome. My name is Patricia Bischof, and I am a psychic tarot card reader for 50 years, a long time, thanks to Grandma. And I'm welcoming Shirley and Vera, who are here with me today. And we're going through our lessons pretty darn quick. You're doing a good job, ladies. Now, I have a book that I want to recommend because this isn't the book, but it looks like this. It's by this author. This is her journal. Her name is Kate Spencer. And the book is called The 12 Lessons. And I wrote on it, it's a fun book to read. See how she was guided, the character, the lady in it, by a wonderful psychic. And how it changed her life. It made it wonderful. I mean, this is a fun book. The ending will just blow you away. It's so good. So Kate Spencer, she's either British or Australian. I think she's Australian for some reason. And it's been out for a while. You can download it on Amazon, or you can buy the actual book. And I'm pretty sure it's pink like this.
12 Lessons, Kate Spencer.
It's called The 12 Lessons. I always love to recommend it because fun book. Okay, now we're going to continue doing the major arcana. These are the strongest cards, stronger than your regular suits. You know, like your cups and your wands and pentacles and swords. These are strong cards, so whenever you see one, it's extra strong meaning. So we're going to start with the Fool. And the story on the Fool, you're on your path, you're just born. Little zero card. You're just starting your life. And it's when it comes up in a reading and it's upright, you're going to tell the person, you're going to jump off the cliff. You're going to follow your dreams. You're going forward. Follow your dreams. Go for it.
Okay, follow your dreams. Okay.
Yeah, follow your dreams. You just, whatever issue, it might be a new job or whatever it is, go for it. And then in reverse, it's the person is being cautious. And that's okay. They're cautious. They're not going to jump yet. And I tell them, oh, it's okay, take a week. But you're going to have to jump sooner or later. It's one way or the other. Because you're starting your path in life, a new path.
Oh, now my pen ran out of ink. I know I just want to write on this.
Okay, then we have the Magician. And the Magician upright, on your path, because these are all like your path in life, he's saying, take the risk. You will see the magic happen. No risk, no magic. In reverse, I pretty much tell them the same thing, you know. You could see a miracle, but you must take the risk. It pretty much means the same thing either way. Unless you have, you have to use your own judgment. If somebody is doing something really risky and this comes up in reverse, you might say, whoa, stop, think about it, caution. But most of the time, my readings, they got to be encouraged, so. Okay, the High Priestess, lovely card. Now, if you're reading for a woman, you can tell her that she's going to have a partner in her life. If he isn't already there, he will be, who adores her, respects her, admires her, and treats her like a queen. And if you're reading for a man, you can tell him he's a lucky guy because she's treating him like a king. All those same things. She respects him, she admires him, and she treats him like a king. In reverse, it's just the opposite. You're not being treated right. You're not being treated well. They don't care. It's like, in reverse, you're not getting any of that, and you wish you were. You can put on anything you want there. Then we have the Empress. And if I'm on the phone, I'll describe it, because I love this card that she's in a gown and she's got a crown on and she's reclining on a chaise lounge. She's happy, contented, getting along, nobody's fighting, nobody's arguing. Happy relationship. And this can be a fertility card. So if somebody's wanting to have a baby, this is the card to get. That it's pure happiness and treated like a queen. Just feeling blessed with that card. And the Empress in reverse, people are, it's not her, but people around her are arguing, they're fighting, there's no peace. It's upsetting, and it really upsets this lady. She can't handle it when people aren't getting along. She's ready to move, she's ready to go, she's ready to leave. And it could be a workplace thing too. So whatever you're looking at, if you're looking at work, all those people fight all the time. I don't want to stay there. So okay, the Emperor just signifies what it looks like. You're in the driver's seat. Everything's going to be going your way. You're on top of things. And of course, in reverse, you're not on top of things. It's like everything, you're hitting every bump in the road. Everything is just impossible. You have to get some positive thinking going with that one. Picture your life better. And this one, I'll give you my grandmother's words. Yeah, what she would say. Blessings on your house. You will marry a very good man. No doubt in her mind whatsoever. That he will be really good to you. Or if it's a man, he will marry a very good woman, if you're doing a reading for a guy. In reverse, you will live with a very good woman, but you'll probably get married eventually, she would say. So you leave that open. You don't have to, but... And, of course, if it's a guy, he'll be living with a very good woman, and it could lead to marriage. But it's good, it's happy. Sometimes in reverse, I need to tell you that, and you're looking at a relationship, it can mean that there's some dark cloud, some heaviness hanging over the relationship for some reason, maybe outside sources. Maybe he can't get his divorce, or something's holding it up, you know? Something's not quite...
How are you pronouncing that? How are you pronouncing this?
The Hierophant?
Hierophant.
Again, the Hierophant. Okay.
I've heard of that. Favorite.
And this one's like what it looks like. The lovers. Happy couple. Everything going beautifully. Well matched. It's just perfect. Pure happiness. In reverse, as we saw, and around Gabby, it's fighting and arguing and not getting along. Now, depending on what else comes up around it, that couple could maybe repair it and fix it. But she didn't have that chance. I can't help going back to Gabby. It's on my mind.
MoveOn.com.
Yeah, my faux pas. And you're going to find the people you do readings for, they're going to stick in your mind. They're going to, even after you've done the reading, you're still thinking about them and worrying about them. But you're going to have to learn how to turn it off. Okay, the Chariot, beautiful card. The Chariot has the person you're reading for going through life in comfort and luxury. And quite often, they are driving a luxury car, or they're buying themselves a boat or an airplane. It's been an airplane, too, so you got. But they're going through life very comfortable. The deep meaning on the Chariot card is joy, the joyful life. When it comes up in reverse, bumpy road, hitting all the potholes of life. Things are not going well. Hopefully they don't go bankrupt, you know. But it's very bumpy road. Also can be car problems in reverse. But not always serious. Flat tires. Occasionally it can be a car accident, but I don't push that because I don't want to program them. Go get in their car and have an accident, so I don't push that. But I say, you could have be careful driving. You could have a flat tire or something like that. Strength card. This is a woman who's strong or male, if you're reading for a guy, so strong they're willing to stick their neck out, and they have a victory in their love life because they stick their neck out. They even have a victory over hate. So it's victory. But you got to go for it. Okay, then in reverse, you have to tell the person, look, if you really want this, if you want that relationship, if you want that job, you got to be tough. You got to go after it, whatever it is. You got to be willing to stick your neck out. Then we come to the Hermit. And the Hermit is actually, you don't have to write it down, but he's, well, if you want, he's actually your spirit guide. In some of the books, I don't try to say it's who he is, but some of the books say it's an older man. One book might say he could be a deceased relative, but he could be anybody. The deal is, then that they think that the Hermit is going to guide you. He's got the lantern. He's guiding your path. He's giving you advice, and they think, okay, I'll wait for him to tell me what to do. But he doesn't speak out loud. It's like, I have to tell him, it's your intuition. It's your strong gut feelings. And you think it's your idea. Because it's so strong, I gotta do this, I gotta go here, I gotta take that job, I gotta keep doing whatever it is they're supposed to be doing. I'm on the right path. I want to buy that house. I know it. But it's the higher power talking to them in their subconscious. So any strong feelings you get in your gut, your spirit guide is talking to you. Oh, reverse. In reverse, it's simply they refuse to listen. They don't listen. They don't pay attention. They ignore all those strong voices, urges. They just keep plodding along and they ignore. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. I see yours is over
he's
there.
buried.
Yeah.
Buried my Wheel of Fortune.
And it upright, it is pure good luck. Just pure good luck falling in your lap. And where you'll see, where it shows up in the reading, if it's coming in 10 days or it might take 6 months, but you're entering a very lucky cycle where everything's going to go great. In reverse, you're still going to have good luck, but it's going to be every once in a while. Upright, it's usually 7 to 12 years. Their astrological cycle, however long their planets move around for them. It's a long, long time for that lucky period if you get that card. And you can win a lottery, you can fall in love, you can whatever your heart's desire with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a destiny card for romance too. Meaning the people will be brought together. In reverse, it's just not as much fortune and it's not as long a time, but you will have good fortune on and off. Justice. And it really, you will see it come up whenever there's a legal problem or something, you'll see the Justice card. But if it's just a little reading you're doing for somebody, a general picture, you can say your life is in very good balance. You're doing good. Nothing's off kilter. But if it's a legal problem, you can tell them, justice will be done. In reverse, you're not getting justice. Everything's off kilter. You have to fight for your justice. So you'll use that in divorce cases, and they'll want to, if that comes up, it'll give them an idea if they're going to win or lose. Are they going to get custody of the kids? That kind of stuff. Then we have the Hangman. And
Okay, he's upside down. Oh, he's hung already.
I know, it looks worse than what it is.
Oh, okay.
The Hangman is usually the person you're doing the reading for. It comes up, and you have to tell them, you do too much for other people. You don't need to be a martyr. Quit it. Say no. You're too good. Start putting yourself number one. And most of the time those people have a hard time with that, and it causes them all kinds of troubles. In reverse, it's pretty much the same thing, only worse. They just keep give, and in reverse they will have a pity party. See, they don't quit, so they're a pain in the ass. Excuse me. Because they're always complaining, because nothing goes right for them, because they're always giving to people, and those people are not giving back. They're taking advantage, of course. So they feel sorry for themselves. That's the result of too much giving.
That's the death card.
Then we have the death card, which I've never found it to mean death. Actually, upright, it's the brand new beginnings, the death of your old way of life, brand new beginnings. But every one of them is a blessing. It's a great card, you know. Brand new beginnings, happy times, blessings coming. You're leaving that job, you're moving, you're getting married, whatever you're doing, it's great. Keep doing it. It's much better than in reverse because they're depressed. They're down in the dumps, they're tired of their job, nothing's going right. So they need a change. They need to move, they need to get a new job, they need to go somewhere, they just need to make some changes. It's depressing. No, I like her.
What is, I thought I had
She's
that.
temperance, it says. There, you got her.
She's like a,
Actually, she's the angel of divine timing. You see, she's got the cups, which are always love. So she's upright, she's terrific. She's telling you that time is right. Go for it. It's your turn. Everything's going to be beautiful. It's perfect timing. The relationship's wonderful. Everything's good. Usually when she's in reverse, you have to tell the people you're shipwrecked. That relationship is falling apart. It's not gonna work. So that's the word I use, is shipwrecked. It's usually right. Because it's not the right time. Or the right person. Okay, now how have I got the Two of Cups in here? That doesn't belong. That does not belong in there. We want the Devil next. Let's see him.
can't miss him, can
No,
we?
you can't.
Okay.
And just an aside with this Devil card, you see he's got a chain around the neck of a woman or a man, depending on who you're reading for. 9 times out of 10, this is a bipolar person or a person who's addicted to drugs and alcohol and they go off the deep end all the time. Their addiction or their craziness just chains people up. So you definitely don't want to come across, you want to take, one of the books said, just slip that chain off from around your neck, you know, but it's not that easy. You can advise the person you're reading for to tell them to get counseling, but the best thing you could do is escape, get away from it. It's pretty much the same thing in reverse. You got to make a decision. You got to get rid of that chain that's around your neck. You got to leave. If they won't go for counseling or help or rehab or whatever's needed, you give up. It's not going to work. Well, then we come to the famous tower, which I call
Yeah.
9/11. Yeah. But created around 1900 or 18 something. That lady drew this picture for this deck. So, she only showed one tower, but one is enough. And we kind of thought, well, did she have a premonition that someday somebody's going to drive a plane into the tower in New York? Or did a terrorist get hold of this deck, one of these decks, and see this and say, what a terrific idea. I think that's what we ought to do. But it's just an amazing card. And just like it looks, it's upheaval. It's terrible upheaval. It's storms, it's hurricanes, hurricane season. This card will come up in your reading all the time. Even if one misses us, it doesn't matter, it'll keep coming up. Any threat, earthquakes, fires, floods, you're gonna see the tower. But usually on a personal level, they're going through a lot of upheaval in their personal life. So, in reverse, it's better. Because you tell them, don't worry unnecessarily. You'll get through this, whatever it is. You've learned lessons in the past. You know what you're doing. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Don't worry unnecessarily because you've been through worse. That's what I usually tell them when I see it in reverse. Then the star card, and this is the one that came up before too.
The star.
But upright, it's beautiful.
Wait a minute, I don't have a star unless I put it here for just a minute.
You don't have a star in your deck? It's okay. So,
Go ahead, I can look for it while you go through it. You can catch up.
if you want to give me a bunch, I'll look too. Okay.
Maybe it's one of them crazy ones.
Why'd you put me?
Here's your star.
Okay. Because I said maybe it's one of those crazy ones.
Okay, so upright, it's beautiful. Your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, they're all going to come true. Then I tell them, dream big, because you might as well. Your wishes are coming. And it always includes love given and received. Of course, in reverse, opposite. Those dreams are shattered, you know, it's like, I don't know how else to put it, because I'm still thinking about that other reading. But your dreams are not coming true, so just start rebuilding any way you can. Get a new dream. That's probably what we should tell them. That one's not working. Rebuild your life. Oh, and here we get the moon. And even upright, it's somebody who can't be trusted. They're sneaky, they're underhanded, they have their own agenda. You can see it looks pretty bad. There's not too much good you can tell them about this, except be on the lookout, you know, trust your instinct, trust your gut feelings. Because they're so sneaky and so underhanded, they hide things all the time. In reverse, it's the same thing. Just be very careful. There are hidden things afoot, you know, if it's at work or something like that, there's hidden things going on, so try and keep your eyes open, or do your research. The sun, there, you got him. Beautiful card. Thank goodness we go from that to the sun's out. And it's happy days, it's congratulations, it's pats on the back. It can be congratulations for work, for an engagement, for winning the lottery, for just congratulations, happy days, fun, and If it's a relationship, the person they're with will keep their promises. Or at work, they promise you a raise, you're gonna have it. Because promises are always kept with the sun. And it's also romance and harmony. And good times. It's a happy, happy card. And it's pretty simple in reverse, so. It's just somebody breaks a promise to you. Broken promise. That's all it is. And the sun goes out, you know. Then we have judgment. And even if it's not a religious person, I just tell them when it's upright, Angel Gabriel blowing his horn, he's bringing you a wonderful opportunity. All he's saying is grab it, take it, don't let it go by. And it could be relationship, job, moving, it could be anything in life that a great opportunity is coming. And this is always good in a legal spread too. If somebody's got a legal problem and this comes up, all you do is tell them the judgment's made in your favor. You know, that's for sure. Okay, in reverse. Oh, it says the person let it go by. I mean, it's just you lost that opportunity. Be looking for your next one. Don't let it happen again. Because you've lost, so keep your eyes open. You know? And we're down to the last major card. Wonderful. And the world card is, you just tell them, you're going to have the world by the tail. You're going to have it all. And it quite often means overseas travel. Most of the time it does. Even if it's a cruise ship. It's like, okay, you're overseas. You know? Eventually, if they're not planning to go right away, sometime in their lifetime, they'll go overseas with the world card. In reverse. I can't remember. I've drawn a blank. In reverse. There we go. Well, I think I usually tell them you got to take chances if you want to go places and do things and have a good life. You grab your opportunities. Just go for it. The world could be your oyster. Or get out of whatever is holding you back. Whether it's a job or a relationship, whatever it is, just go for the big one, the big deal. Okay, so who wants to do a reading?